Future and Lil Uzi Vert just dropped their project titled Pluto and Baby Pluto today, November the 13th. Now this one actually caught me by surprise. Literally no album release sites had their album coming out today. No Billboard, no Hip Hop DX, not even my oh so reliable Metacritic. But nevertheless, we are here. Now on social media, Future actually been teasing the album ever since July the 21st. But I mean, I didn't know it was gonna be an album. I thought it was gonna be like a music video. But nevertheless, we here with a new collab album featuring Future and Lil Uzi Vert, and I'm here to review it. Now, if you're new to my channel, I do music reviews that not only break down the artist, but also break down the songs on the album, and then I give my review. So if you're a music fan, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Only about 5% of y'all are actually subscribed to my channel. So help a brother out, let's change that today, and let's get to 30 likes on this video and 30 new subscribers. And if you want me to review your music, go ahead and send me a DM on Instagram or just send me an email. Now let's go ahead and get into the video. So what is Pluto and Baby Pluto? So Pluto and Baby Pluto is a collab album featuring both Future and Lil Uzi Vert. Now if you're unaware, Pluto and Baby Pluto are nicknames. Pluto being Future, the one who brought us Hendrix, the Wizard, and most recently High Off Life. And Baby Pluto being Lil Uzi Vert, who brought us Eternal Attack and face tattoo and piercings. Now why is that their nicknames? I'm not too sure, but these are two people who are great at what they do. And it's not the first time they came together. 7 Million in 2016 was actually the first time. And that was right when Lil Uzi Vert was starting to gain recognition. And then they came together again in What's Up, and finally Over Your Head in 2020. Now the track lists are as follows. Now at first glance there appears to be no features, but that really shouldn't be a problem. I mean, because there's just so much star power with Lil Uzi Vert and Future. So it should be enough. I'm sure there'll be a lot of lavish flexes and hedonistic fantasies displayed throughout this album. Okay, now let's dig deeper into this album. And before I do, go ahead and smash that like button and go ahead and subscribe and watch to the end if you're feeling a little generous today. Stripes like Burberry is definitely a spacious beat. A lot of synth used throughout the track, and the production is actually pretty hot. Trap, 808s is a great way to start the album. And it also starts off with Uzi, which had a okay verse. But to be honest, I did it most when Future came in. I thought Future was solid, but at the same time, it was a long track. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And to be honest, I felt like with the first track, it should have been a little bit shorter, just kind of give you an introduction of how the album will feel. But again, I did think that from a production standpoint, it did bring the spacey feel to the album. Now, Marni On Me sounds like the beat is underwater. But I kind of found it annoying when the high synth came in. I found the flow on the track very repetitive and also rushing the beat. The song itself is really about nothing. It's basically about I got money and all that good stuff. Now, Sleeping on the Floor is actually pretty hot. The beat is driven mostly with the 808s, and it's also driven by Future's flow. I think the flow is perfect on this track, and it's a perfect typical Future song, which I actually like. And then Uzi came in perfect. He switched up the flow, brought in the triplets, and then he kept driving the song. I thought that was actually an amazing track. Now, Real Baby Pluto was a beat produced by Zaytoven. I'm hearing a lot of early 2000s sounds on the track, but it also don't do too much from a production standpoint. I do think that Uzi's verse and flow is not really the best on this track. It's not what I expected, but it's still something about it just keeps me shaking my head. I think that's the production there. But when it comes to Future, I think he takes over. I think that Future brings the track back to life. And I actually enjoy Future's part. Now when it comes to Drankin N Smokin, there's a lot of guitar that comes in throughout this track as a sample in the background. I don't enjoy how Future came in on this track. It's like he tries to be too melodic because the guitar is melodic in there, but at the same time it kind of clashes because he's not as in tune with the guitar. This is one of the tracks that I would have loved a feature on the track, more of a melodic singer maybe. When it comes to Uzi part, I do think that he did a way better job bringing in that melodic tones. But lyrically, I'm definitely not a fan. It just sounds like they're freestyling. Now for $1 Million, I did enjoy the flute sample in this project as well. And then there's also a live bass and piano alongside the flute in the background. It's crazy, before this beat even came in, I knew it was a Beethoven beat just from the sounds. Overall, an amazing song. The flow was amazing, the beat was great, and there's not too much going on. Now, Plastic, I like this track. It's hype, it keeps you shaking your head, and from a production standpoint, there's a lot of string instrumentation and horns used throughout the track. But the flow do get repetitive. That's it. Future and Uzi goes back and forth throughout the track, which I actually did enjoy, but I thought the beat was okay and it wasn't a standout track. I do think that the high art in the song actually clashes with the ad-libs as well as the echo effect that they use throughout the track as well. And that makes me think that some of the ad-libs within the track is not necessarily needed. But a Bad Bee is not really a good song. I don't like it at all. It sounds like another song that they're just freestyling on. And the hook is very repetitive. Now, Rockstar Chainz, I actually enjoy this track. The beat is phenomenal. I do enjoy Future on this track, and from a production standpoint, I hear a lot of strings. There's an interesting reverse piano in the background for the sample. And the hook is catchy. There's also no Uzi on the track as well. Probably my favorite track. Not because Uzi's not in here, but I just thought it was just a well put together song. Lullaby, too much going on. The flow from Uzi at the beginning of the track makes it hard for you to even catch the beat in a sense. I think there should have been a little bit more high cut EQ in the beat, specifically for the voice samples, so it wouldn't clash as much with the main vocals from Uzi. And then I also found it weird how there was a early R&B sounding snare midway throughout the song, which really did not fit the rest of the percussion. I can definitely do about this track. She Never Been to Pluto sounds like a Mario Kart video game trap beat. I love the synth, I enjoy the beat, I did not enjoy the verses. I didn't enjoy it because the verses clash on top of the beat rather than ride on top of the beat. Off that, the beat is simple, the beat is repetitive. I can do about this track. I Don't Wanna Break Up. The topic of the song is different than the rest of the album. The topic of the song is actually about I don't want to break up, compared to the other tracks, which is more about I get money, I just bought me a girl. Like, it just didn't make sense from a theme perspective. Bankroll, the production samples in the background kind of sound similar to a Chris Brown song. I can't think of the song for some reason, but if you know what song I'm talking about, definitely comment that below. I do feel like there's a lot going on in this track, but I did enjoy the earlier 2000s samples and pieces in the production there. And then lastly, Moment of Clarity is a decent track. I did enjoy the Chinese sounding guitar in there, and I think it sounded pretty well with the trap drums as well. So overall, I did not really enjoy this album. There were some songs, maybe 2 or 3, but then the rest, it really didn't move me. I found more songs often than not clashing with the lyrics that's on top of them. And then I also found that some of the lyrics on top of the beat, it just seemed more so freestyle rather than really thought-provoking lyricism or really lyrics that made sense from the beginning to the end. It's more so just freestyling, gets you hyped. Don't think too much about it, hear the beat. When it comes to the length of the project, I definitely thought it was too long. 54 minutes, 16 songs. I just did not enjoy enough songs to really make me want to go through this album multiple times. When it comes to the amount of songs that I would keep, I'll probably only keep about 3 tracks. But when it comes to the artist imagery here on the actual cover, I did enjoy that. I thought it was a lot of different colors there. It do seem like it's in space. It do seem like, in a sense, it's Pluto, and I do enjoy how that theme comes together, but it also looks like it's a CD the way that's kind of going in a circle there. Now, my favorite track is Rockstar Chainz, and my least favorite track is hands down Off That. So here are my ratings for this project. For production, I gave it a 5. Again, I did not really enjoy most of the production. It clashed most of the time with the vocals. When it comes to vocalism, I really didn't enjoy the vocalism at all. It's really non-existent. I did feel as though there's some tracks where Uzi kind of saved it from a melodic standpoint, but overall, end of the day, it's not really a lot of vocalism involved here. From a songwriting perspective, I gave it a 3. Now, I gave it a 3 because when it comes to some of the lyrics, it just sounds like they're freestyling. If there was a little bit more thought-provoking lyrics, I probably would have gave it a higher score. But one thing I did enjoy is the theme kind of did stay consistent throughout the album with getting money, I got these girls type feel. but that doesn't do enough for me to really like the songwriting on this whole entire project. And then for the overall feel, I gave it a 5. I gave it a 5 because I did enjoy some of the beats. Not necessarily some of the lyricisms or some of the lyrics, but I did enjoy the beats. I will have some songs on my hype playlist. And overall, if you calculate everything, it's a 4.5 for the entire album. Definitely disappointed on this one. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more better than what it was. But you let me know what you think. Do you feel the same way? Thank y'all for watching this video, yo. Seriously, we are about to hit 400 subscribers. I mean, last week we did great. We had about, what, almost 50 subscribers in the past week. So let's go ahead and repeat that. We almost close to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. Started this about 3 months ago, and we're continuing to grow. We're almost about at 25,000 views now. So let's keep it coming. I'll keep the videos coming. I'm actually gonna start amping up more videos. So if you want to see a certain thing, I'm thinking more so reaction videos on Saturdays as well, and then doing the straight up reviews on Fridays. So if you want to see more videos like this, let me know. If you want to see more videos more often, also let me know and comment below what you want to see. So just remember, as always, your own limitations are those in your own minds. And alright, Stevie TV out. The King Leroy just dropped his album titled F Love Savage. Oh, and before I go, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Help out for the YouTube algorithm. Comment, share the video. The more and more y'all do this, the more my content get pushed out and the more people see it. So I'm just trying to put people on and help you get to those people like yourself. More beautiful people like yourself. Alright.